Alrighty. Here we are. Welcome. It is bloody cold this morning. I don't know what it's like where you are, but it is bloody cold here. Bloody cold indeed. Okay. Let's get started. I'm hoping that the game simply works. Because that's not always the case. Morning, Beast. I hope you are well. Okay. It's loading. Oh, I think it's working. Okay, good. Because it doesn't always work, Battlefield, sometimes for me. It loads Origin or EA desktop app. And what's been happening to me is that the Origin crashes when I load the game on Steam. But if I load Origin first, before Steam, then it works. Very, very daft, but there we go. Anywho, we're going to check out the new update and see, well, when it loads. There we go. Okay, it doesn't want to alt-enter my game, which is excellent. Says it's full screen, obviously isn't. There we go. Good. Yeah, so we're going to check out update 3, or 3.1, I think it is. New manifest, a couple more vault guns, lots of other little changes. I'm hoping we can play the new manifest, but I don't think there's a playlist for it yet. I also haven't done the weekly missions, any of them yet. Haven't done any of them. And I've been doing all of them. I've just chosen, apparently, not to do any of them. Bear with me 1 second. There we go. I had to alt-tab in and out of the game to actually get the audio working. Good. So, we want to play the new manifest, but... yeah. We'll just have to put ourselves on Spearhead as well. Hopefully we get it. Morning, Eddie. What the YouTube stream? I mean, we've been streaming on YouTube now for... I don't know. We've been doing regular streams on YouTube, I would say, for a month and a half. Maybe? Something like that. See if it actually finds... I don't want to play Spearhead. I want to play Manifest. Will it... Ay, ay, ay. They will presumably they'll presumably make a manifest playlist, but this stuff is really frustrating. Oh, we've got this new map, or we've got this brand new updated version of a map. Oh, you can't play it when you want to play it though. You've got to try and just break the system to actually play the content you want to play. Bonkers, really, but there you go. Give it a second and see. Let's try again. Come on. Well, it only wants to give me Manifest, so... The problem is, you'd think, well, just go play Manifest, and then it'll go to... go play Spearhead, and then it'll go to Manifest, won't it? But it won't, because what happens is you play Spearhead, it brings you back to the menu, and it puts you back... Yeah, reload animations and sounds snappier. I don't really know what that means either. If you hit exclamation mark update in the chat, it should give you the link to the patch notes. If Nightbot is working on the YouTube, that is. I mean, I cannot get the new map. Is this a joke? Yeah, there it is. It's really slow on YouTube. It won't find, like, it's impossible to get a game on Manifest. Gameplay responsiveness improvements around weapon reload animations and audio. And what does that mean? A few new vault weapons, M416, the M24OB, and the M93R pistol. Obviously, the new map, rework, Manifest. Lots of other changes in terms of balancing and gameplay improvements, bug fixes, yada, yada, yada. But what I'm most interested in is Manifest. And the one thing that I'm currently unable to play is Manifest, which is a great, great start. Like, is it even in the list? It says it is, but there's no way that this entire time I've only found games on Spearhead, surely. Surely. Is it even in the list? Well, there is a playlist. It's in this playlist. Escalation Conquest has got Manifest and Spearhead. There we go, Manifest. We only tried for about 10, 15 minutes. Well, okay, 10. We only had to re-queue about 20 million times. Oof.
Troops and material are almost gone.
Alright. Let's see what we've got. So, they've changed, obviously, the positions of the flags a little bit. And also, and I quote, added more containers to the container yard. Their words, not mine. There's a few new vault weapons. The M24. To be honest, I've actually not been playing the game as much. So I'm actually a little bit behind. Kills and assists with the PBX 45. Kills with assault rifles or teammates revived. And I don't love the PBX 45, if I'm being honest. I'll do it though. Let's give it a whirl. Game feels weird. Okay.
Good work, no Pats. That was a hell of a fight.
It's going to put me back to the menu now. It's going to put me back to the menu, and I'm now going to have to try and get into a manifest game again. The system is so broken. Honestly. Okay, let's try again. The game felt really weird. Felt really weird then. Maybe it's just because I haven't been playing it the past couple of weeks. Been playing too much Warzone, maybe. Back to the menu. Let's just leave it in case it wants to put me on the other side or put me back in. I think it's going to load Spearhead though, isn't it? I don't know whether it's set up to guarantee that people change maps. Or if it just boots you back to the menu and just re-queues you. No, back to matchmaking. So I spent all that time trying to get into a manifest game, and it put me into a manifest game that just ended. And now I've got to do it all again. Okay. YouTube is very shiny, isn't it? It's lovely and shiny on YouTube. Twitch feels quite old in comparison. No, it feels old and retro. I bet you it's going to put me... Oh, hello. It loaded me in then. It didn't even give me a chance to question it. I'm not sure you want to... I'm honestly not sure you want to see me in high definition though. I'm not sure that's something anyone wants really.
But we confirmed that Russian troops are moving into the port. If they entrench,
there we go. It's put us into a game.
You need to keep those Russian troops out. We'll
at the start.
You're on the ground. Singapore is counting on you.
More Lenser. Dude, I haven't... When we switch to Twitch, I won't be playing Battlefield for long on YouTube. Maybe an hour, hour and a half. And then we'll switch over to Twitch. I'm not sure what we'll play. We might even just play some Need for Speed or something. I'll show you some of the AI Hadz, if that's what you want. Because, yeah, it was something else, let me tell you. Oh god, I'm trying to dolphin dive like Call of Duty. What's wrong with me? Yeah, so, some of mine were terrible, and other ones were, yeah, interesting to say the least.
We now control more sectors than them. Keep it up.
I wonder how it would work. Do you think it wouldn't be able to make a logo? Do you think if I just put my loads of pictures of my logo in, it would give me some sort of... Come on. Come on, what are you doing? Oh!
Take them down and secure your objectives.
Yeah, some of them are incredible, and others are just, you know, scuffed. That's what you get, isn't it? It's not good at geometry, okay. Morning, Labato. So it needs to have faces. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can see a difference with the reload animations, but you know what my memory's like. The one thing that's weird coming back to Battlefield when you've been playing so much Call of Duty is how quickly you ADS. It's so, so strange.
Just seized Sector Bravo. He has secured most of the sectors. Defend them at all costs.
Okay. I mean, let's go down to E. Let's go check out E.
They control Sector Charlie.
Hmm. I'm trying to remember exactly the layout before. I've seen so many pictures of the remake, but I'm just trying to remember in my head when I was last playing it. I haven't played Manifest for a little while. No, you've got to unlock it, Sponge, with challenges. I'm doing one of the challenge now to get kills with this MPX is one of the challenges. Probably won't even finish it in this session, to be honest. In other news, guys, some of you might like the sound of this, and others maybe not. I am planning on jumping back into iRacing. I'm going to do some more racing in the coming weeks. I'm going to try and slowly get back into it. If that tickles your pickle.
Sector Charlie is ours. Hear it. Still early, but we're securing territory on schedule.
Game feels pretty responsive. Oh, I can't dive. Why am I pressing it? So I don't know what the performance is like, because I haven't got my... I hate that graph. I don't know why it's just not a normal... We didn't, like, intentionally stop. We just, I don't know, we played other things, and then we just didn't go back, and then, yeah, before you know it, you haven't played it in months. And then you're rusty, and then you just don't go back. But I do want to start doing some racing again. This rig is just sat there doing nothing, so I want to get some use out of it. There is the next endurance race is in January, 24 hours of Daytona. Nah, Need for Speed in the rig. No. We might play some Need for Speed in a bit, though. Should not have run forward like that. I didn't want him to revive me. Wanted a better spawn. Oh, it's put me right where I died. Okay, good. Oh, I heard someone. Don't revive me. You're right on me. Good. God. Why? I'm getting instant by that guy. Like, what the hell was that? I literally got one framed by him twice. Insane. I really don't like this PBX either, but it's part of the assignment, so. I'm going to ask you a silly question now, guys. Does it feel like this has changed to you? God. PBX is hideous. Absolutely hideous. Feels like a potato shooter. He's got a potato shooter.
Majority of sectors under enemy control.
Well, those spawn beacons are massive, aren't they? Well, I can't really remember the old layout despite playing it so much. That's the problem. I remember it obviously partly, but not the little intricacies of it.
Allies attacking Alpha 2. Alpha 1 taken by the enemy. The Russians control.
Oh, this warehouse was. I thought this warehouse was there. God, we're terrible, aren't we? Or maybe it was there, but it moved. Yeah. I think there was a warehouse, but yeah, it's maybe been pulled forward.
Target is down. Here, that's the time.
Change grenades. I've just pressed the button like 3 times and it didn't change their grenades.
Sector Charlie under Russian control.
Yeah, that's nice and responsive. I pressed it. It did the animation of the grenade going, but it was still on the wrong one. I mean, this is where I'm fighting over now. This is my life.
Med supplies, take what you need.
I need to get back into it. It just feels so different when I've been playing so much Call of Duty.
One down.
We have secured an objective. Allies attacking Alpha 2.
Oh, God. The whole squad is coming this way, apparently. Yeah, let's not go that way. Let's not do that. I am going to spawn here, though. Oh, dear. I really wish it wouldn't have put me over there. Squad mate? Squad mate? No, squad mate didn't even look at me.
Reloading. Reloading.
Alpha 1 under assault.
Oh, please. Feels really laggy. Like,
More sectors than our enemy. Make sure you
I don't know. That engagement there felt really delayed. It looked like he was looking the other way, but I died when I was behind him. Do you know what I mean? Just feels like there's just delay. Feels like everything happens like,
One of our objectives has been attacked.
I don't know. We don't know. You know, I think when I was playing so much, you just get used to it, but then you come back after not playing it for a couple of weeks and it feels weird. No, Michael, no.
Taking Bravo 1.
Even that reload animation there was delayed. It was delayed quite a long time after I pressed the button, in relative terms.
Down to half strength.
No, no. brought my Steam overlay up and wouldn't get off. Good. Love that.
Hostiles are trying
Yeah.
to seize one of our
Can't put my finger on it. But it's not right, Michael. No. Well, the improvements are only to reload animations, it says. Like, I don't know if that's across the board. I don't know. Using this PBX isn't really helping because it feels terrible. The way it fires just feels unpleasant to me. See? So I'm pressing the button there. It took 3 presses of her grenade, of their grenade, before it... See? You see it's done the animation, but it didn't change the grenade. It still says scatter. Press the button, changes the animation, still scatter though. Anti-armor. Right? Scatter. No, anti-armor. But it has changed. But it hasn't changed on the UI. You see, so the UI isn't updating with it. Hold on, let's go somewhere quiet just to test this.
They've entered one of our objectives.
Let's just test this real quick. That is the anti-armor grenade. So that's the anti-armor grenade. I'm going to keep pressing the button. And you notice the UI hasn't changed. Still says anti-armor, still has the same UI element. But the grenade has changed. So let's check. Yes. So for some reason, the UI on Sundance's grenades is broken. Says anti-armor, and even the little UI element in the bottom right says anti-armor, but it's not. But then, yeah, press it again, and it goes back to anti-armor. Press it again, it goes back to scatter, but the UI doesn't change. Press it again, and now it says scatter, but it's actually anti-armor. Press it again, it's now scatter. Press it again, and now it's corrected itself. Now it's scatter. No, it's completely wrong. It's completely wrong 90% of the time. Okay, good. Because I was looking at the UI when the UI changed to see if I'd changed grenade. It turns out the grenade had changed, but the UI was the UI was incorrect. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh dear. Just Battlefield things.
It's not finished.
Yeah, but I know what he's saying. It's almost like there's some old code for the EMP grenade that's you know, messed it up.
Sector Echo fully secure. Echo 2 hit by Russian forces.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, not ideal.
One down.
How did he survive that?
Grenade
Oh, that's friendly. That's friendly. Yeah, so you've just got to pay attention to which grenade you've got in your hand and not rely on the UI.
Got to start securing sectors. Enemy has majority control.
I don't know how you clip on YouTube. It'd be great if I could just clip.
Our troops are advancing on Delta 1.
I'm sure there is a system to do it, but... There's no way that should hit. But you just never know, do you?
Control of Sector Delta.
Yeah. Look, I don't think I've earned the right for Jack to be my guinea pig.
We control more sectors than the hostiles.
Not yet. Recoil in this game just feels weird. It doesn't feel like recoil. It just feels like downward pressure or upward pressure. And I know that sounds mad because that is what recoil is, but it doesn't feel like there's like actual recoil. It just feels artificial.
We secured nearly every sector.
Which again, I appreciate a game is, but it's hard to explain. It just doesn't feel... This is coming from, you know, playing a lot of Call of Duty where I feel like the guns feel a little bit better to me. I don't know.
Friendly forces engaging
No, they're dead.
objective Echo 1.
He did.
Sector Echo captured. Good work.
Yeah, but it's not the visual recoil that I'm talking about. It's the way the actual recoil feels. Whereas in this, it just feels like, I don't know, just like upward, just upward momentum, and you just pull down. I don't know. It feels, doesn't quite feel right. I played this game so much at launch that I didn't really notice it, if you like.
Not much left. Keep pushing.
Okay. Oh my... What is going on? Alright, fine. Yeah, having played a few other games now and coming back, I feel like I notice it a bit more.
Taking control of Sector Bravo.
Yeah.
This battle is won.
My initial impressions of Manifest are this. I think the engagement distances between the flags are improved. I still actually don't think it's a great map, though. I don't think it's a great map. I didn't think it was a great map before, and I don't think it's a great map now. There are definite changes, for sure. I mean, I've seen the screenshots. But they don't feel... I don't feel like it's massively changed my opinion on the map. I do think, you know, closing down those engagement ranges, though, will make a big difference to most people.
Come on, let's get out there.
I'll tell you what, let's have a quick... I'll just set up a quick server and we'll just have a quick run around. And just have a good look at it. One sec. So that we can... Get rid of that. Let's just have a little run around it. Apparently I've broken it. Alt-tabbing out broke the game. I'm pretty sure it's crashed. It just doesn't know it yet. Yeah, game's crashed. 100%. Right, I've set up a server though. And we'll just have a quick run around it before we play another match. That's the plan. Yeah, hop on if you want. Yeah, I'll give you the password when it's set up. My game still, to this day, starts up in a window before it eventually goes full screen. Does everyone else have this? I need to change my... right. Portal.
Let's make some trouble.
Host. Hadz egg. I will set the password to egg. We'll just have a little run around. Any Easter eggs? Any Easter eggs? Ooh, I love a good Easter egg. When I first started the game this morning, it didn't load the game full screen, and it wouldn't alt-enter. But that time, it did, eventually. You just going to invite me to play? Apparently, I've got the EA app installed now, and I haven't turned the notifications off on that, which is upsetting to me. I did fairly recently format everything, though, so there's obviously a few things I've forgotten.
I like this group.
Singapore is key to the flow of cargo around the world, but we confirmed that Russian troops are moving into the port. If they entrench, we could face a global shipping crisis. You need to keep those Russian troops out.
Do you know what we need?
We'll update you once you're on the ground. Singapore is counting on you.
Hold on. I just want a quick... manifest. I just want a map overview, like the map layout. There must be an image somewhere, just so I can see the direct comparison. Oh God, that's so small. It's no good. Okay, that's a little bit better. So this is the current layout, and this is what it was before. So this warehouse was there, but it wasn't a flag. So they've moved A1 to over here. A2 is as near as makes no difference. It's in a fairly similar spot. I think it has moved a little bit, though. C1 and D1 have remained the same. And E1 and E2 have moved a tad. It feels... Have they moved this whole area? Has B1 and B2 moved forward? Has this area been shrunk? It feels like it has. It feels like it has. Because if you look here, there's so much... This whole area here was in the playable area before. You see, you won't be able to see that. This whole area here was in the playable area, but as you can see now, it's not. This whole area has shrunk quite considerably. And everything's been pinched together. B1 and B2 have been moved down. E1 and E2 have been moved down. And A1's been moved closer so that the proximity between all of the flags is significantly less. So, yeah, quite a big... let's get in a vehicle. Quite a big difference when you see the map overview, really. I think sometimes you jump in and you recognize places and you're like, oh, yeah, this hasn't changed. But it has. It's changed a lot. It's just sometimes difficult to see. Because, especially if you haven't played the game for a little while, it's easy, you know, to forget. There's even more cover down here. You know, I feel like a lot of these, like traffic separators and what have you, I feel like a lot of that has been added in places for extra cover. You know, these walls and things like that. There's a lot of stuff that you wouldn't necessarily notice. And you think, oh, no, that was there last time, but it wasn't. A lot of cover has been added. Like this area here is very different. And then... Oh, good driving. Up to here. You see, that whole area there has got more cover as well, because you're completely covered now from E2. B2. They removed the building from E1, so what? Yeah, this building isn't here anymore, is it? You're right. There was a building here. Not here anymore. That's interesting. Oh, this thing doesn't handle very well. It feels like they've moved B2 and B1 forward, though. That would be a lot of work, though, to redesign that whole mountain area. I don't know if they have done that. It felt like they had from the map overview, but... You see, this whole area here has mountains more cover. Mountains more cover? That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean. Look, it's got more cover. Let's just leave it at that. Like, there's way more cover in terms of, you know, concrete and what have you. They've added stuff in everywhere for cover. This whole area here didn't exist with all these containers. That's all brand new. They've definitely removed a crane. Yeah, this is pretty much the same, isn't it? Other than some extra cover and what have you. This was a building, wasn't it? Yeah, sorry. This whole area here was a building. It's now an extra dome that's on fire, right? It's amazing. When I first played in this, you think, it just feels the same, but it's not. It's completely different in so many areas. Only when you sit down and take stock, you realize how different it actually is. Obviously, I realized from the screenshots, but you're playing and you're focusing on killing people, or the lack of killing, as it was for me. Yeah, so that's all changed. Boink. I don't see any secret tunnels though. And this building here did exist in its base form, but there was nowhere near as much cover as what's here now. There's all sorts of cover and stuff now. This building did exist, but it wasn't a flag. And then you've got the other point here. Yeah. I feel like this has changed as well. I feel like this is all different. I feel like this whole area has changed. Like this whole bit here feels completely different. Well, this is the irony that I said on Twitter when they said Manifest was the next map to be reworked. Because if you look at all the other ones, one of the things they've added to a lot of these maps to add cover was containers. So it's like, oh, what are you going to do with Manifest? You're going to add more containers? And yeah, that's exactly what they did. But, you know, they've added bollards and sandbags and all other stuff. I feel like this one, it all blends in pretty well. I don't know. I actually just don't think this map is particularly good. I need to play it a little bit more. I just didn't feel like... I just don't feel like this map is actually that good. I think condensing it down a little bit will improve the gameplay. I still don't think it would be one of my favorite maps, to be honest. That bothers me. How dare they stack containers in such a way? Yeah, this whole area here is obviously completely different. You got containers, you got cover. It looks more authentic to the lore of the game now, I'd say. Do you think? I think so. Looks more authentic to the lore of the game. So yeah. I think it's a good improvement. I think it's a good improvement to the map. They've been working on doing all of them bit by bit, so I think they're making progress. But I think some of the other ones, you know, are better to me because I just think they're better maps to begin with. I actually don't think this is one of the better ones. Right. I'm gonna try and play another game.
Come on.
Yeah, I'd try it out on Breakthrough if I didn't detest Breakthrough with every fiber of my being. You want to? Shall I? Hold on. You want to see what it's like on Breakthrough? I could put it on Breakthrough, right? Hold on. Get off that server, beast. Cool. Can I make a private server on Breakthrough? Can I do that? I can't, can I? Oh, can I? I don't think I can. There is no breakthrough, is there? Right, so what we'll have to do, play breakthrough. And why is that? Why can you not make breakthrough on Paul? That's bonkers. Let's have a quick look then for all you breakthrough lovers.
I promise to share the action with you guys.
Yeah, but you could limit that separately, couldn't you? Like, you could limit that separately, just like you do.
We're beginning an assault on the port of Singapore. It's a center for global trade. When the
I'm not
Russians
going
have
to play through this whole game, so
we end that today.
A1 and A2, which is pretty much those two conquest
The rest
flags.
of the world is too. Don't let us down. Command out.
They're the attacking points. I can't remember where they were before though. Because I just don't play breakthrough. Was that where they were before?
Every sector we advance.
It was the, yeah. Was it the ships? Are these further forward then?
Keep the enemy running.
I think they are, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to experience much more than where they're positioned, so. Yeah. Sally, I haven't done any of these missions, guys. And you know me. I was always about doing the missions. Didn't do any of them. It's gonna be straight on manifest. It's exciting, isn't it? Wow. I don't really want to use this PBX though. Sick of it. Let's use something different. I don't even care about unlocking the guns. In fact, what was the... Let's use the railgun. I do like me the railgun.
Taking sector Alpha. Allied forces are engaging at objective Echo 2.
New objective under control.
Real nice. Real nice.
They control more sectors than us. Move to counterattack.
I just can't bring myself to play.
Sector Echo fully secure.
Can't bring myself to play breakthrough very often. Unless I really have to for, you know, an assignment or something.
Let's hear it.
Russians hit us fast. We have to make up lost ground.
Another 2 guys over there. Oh, come on. Yeah, man. No, I don't want my guys shouting out, "Do not help me, it's not safe." Come and help me. I don't want my guys shouting out that without my permission. I want people to risk their lives to come and save me. Exactly what I want. Ah, that hurt.
Been taken by us. If we don't stop them, they'll take every sector. There's still time, but our forces are paying a cost.
Where is this guy? Ow. That hurt.
We now hold Bravo 2.
Reloading!
Oh my. Of course he came from above me. Oh my god.
Bravo 2 was just lost.
No one's going to revive me there. I do like the railgun. There's something very satisfying about it. I can't put my finger on it because in theory it shouldn't be. You know, the trigger delay and everything should actually be more annoying than anything. But there's just something very satisfying about it. In the capture event, using it as a sniper was fantastic as well, but I haven't unlocked the scope for it yet.
Lost sector echo to the enemy.
Come on, heal. Oh, come. The delay on healing is insane. Why is it so long? I hadn't been shot for ages and it just refused to heal. Ooh.
We are hitting Bravo 1.
We are hitting Bravo 1.
Friendly on the ground!
Oh, yeah, ran over to get him. Yeah, good job, mate. I hate that. I got myself killed because I went to revive him. He didn't even want me. Great spawn. Enjoyed it. Let's do it again sometime.
We just lost Bravo 1. Taking sector Bravo.
Hold on Bravo 1 defend by our forces.
That's rough, isn't it? That was very rough. Spawn at A. Oh god. That's not what I want. There's someone over there. Yeah, on the hill.
Threat neutralized! Here! Mass supplies!
Oh, good God.
Take it, Sector Alpha.
I can't see that guy, but I know he exists.
But we're at half strength.
Ah. Happy Zoo. Oh my God, my teammate, squad mates ran straight past me. Okay.
Alpha 2 was just lost.
Alpha 1 under assault.
Our forces have secured Sector Charlie. Alpha 2 has been seized by the enemy.
Hmm. Oh my. As soon as I step out.
We control fewer sectors than them.
The trigger delay got me bad there. I don't know whether B would be better and then fly down. Yeah. God. Killed by Real Madrid. Oof. It's a sad day. Sad day in the office. That chopper looked like one of the AI choppers from Warzone. It just dropped off about 50 people. It was bizarre.
Our enemy is trying to seize Bravo 2. The enemy has taken Bravo 1.
The problem. No way. It just doesn't feel very responsive, this game. Everything feels delayed. The kills feel delayed. I don't know, it just feels very low tick rate, unresponsive to me. When I come back to it, I really notice it a lot more.
The hostiles control more sectors than we do. Counterattack immediately.
God.
We've lost control of Bravo 2. They got Bravo 2.
It's so much of a nightmare in a situation like that when you've got a trigger delay on your gun. It's so awkward.
We are moving to seize Bravo 2.
You just can't fire back quick enough. Down the hill, please. Wow, someone's using armor. Oh, we're getting
Sector Charlie.
ruined a little bit. Yeah? Let's take D.
Delta 1 is being secured by friendly.
Well, yeah, we want to make sure it's clear though. Does seem to be. Someone asked about the new classes as well.
We've captured all of
I don't think that's coming until the end of Season 3. Or toward the end of Season 3, so... And Season 3 is like 14 weeks? Or more? I can't remember if it was 14. Good. So... You're probably looking...
Hostile spotted at Delta 1.
I don't know, March, maybe? Maybe longer.
We control the majority of sectors. Good job, Nopads. One of our objectives has been lost.
Yeah. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
We've secured sector.
No, I wanted it to latch on, but it didn't.
Here, press A.
Let's go up here. Oh, we got tanks shooting at us. That's nice.
Our enemy just conquered sector Delta.
Alright. They might be covering other places, but this area is pretty open.
Majority of sectors under enemy control.
You see me? That is the question. I could hear someone, but I couldn't work out where they were. They were in the bushels. We can't spawn at B. They're going to take it. No.
Taking a heavy beating.
I mean,
Our reserves are almost
we've lost this
depleted.
game.
We've secured Alpha 2.
Grenade out, catch.
Hostiles just took sector Bravo.
My anti-armor grade hitting absolutely nothing.
Got to start securing sectors. Enemy has majority control.
Here's some message line.
Our forces couldn't hold Alpha 2.
Like, oh man, the delay again on healing is what got me killed there, rather than the delay on the gun.
Under enemy control.
It just takes so long for the healing to start after you've been hit.
Here, here.
I don't exactly know on the patch notes what it means when it says reloads and sounds more responsive and what have you.
All forces withdraw.
My impression of the game, though, is that, yeah, this manifest map is better, but I still don't particularly like it. And the game in general does not feel more responsive to me. I think the new Spearhead map is really good, though. I really enjoy that. I think... I don't know what's going on with those guns. I think the railgun is good. So I think there's a lot of positives with the game right now. But it still lacks responsiveness to me. That's the big issue with it. Still lacks responsiveness. Ugh. Right. Well, we're actually going to go over to Twitch now, actually. I was only going to play Battlefield for an hour or so. I'm actually going to move over to Twitch. Now, you all know where I live on Twitch, so give me 2 minutes, and I'm going to be live over there, and I will explain my health situation to you, for those who are interested. Yeah. So, I'm going to go move over to Twitch. Thank you for watching. I love you all. We'll probably play some Need for Speed and just chill. And I'll see you then. Good egg.